Disclaimer. I like exit music Redux. I'm just poking fun at its mistakes. And oh yeah, don't take everything seriously. This isn't the remake's fault, but still. The title and the story was ripped from a Radiohead song created for a modern adaptation of Romeo and Juliet.
This isn't just something we can just put off. I'm not going to force you, but I really think you should.
You were forcing her literally seconds ago!
Before a small glued glass window on the door.
There isn't one.
I'm stricken with guilt, as it was my own negligence that led her to this. I feel terrible for Sayori, the fact that she's in such pain right now and how oblivious I was to all of it.
The same information is presented twice in the same minute. We don't really need to hear it twice.
She's uncharacteristically emotionless and dreary, as opposed to a normal cheerful demeanor.
Well, she did miss out on a very important school day and embarrassed herself in front of her friends and classmates. I would actually call it normal behavior after something like this. Plus, we don't need this to be told to us. The readers aren't that dumb.
Kaito, that sounds bad. Is she okay? Yeah, she is.
Earlier, you said Sayori being okay was stretching it. Then how it is?
Can't wait to get chewed out by Marika.
You know, this Netsuki has probably played the original, and when she discovered that she will be in the remake, she probably got annoyed by how naive she was and how much of an uptight piece of shit Marika was. That's why she reacts like that.
Netsuki returns, box in hand, and efforts for it for the first volume.
Netsuki and MC can probably count since they had the first volume of Perfect Girls a week ago. And there was no conversation between them about it, so don't give me that bullshit excuse.
I think I'd sit through pretty much anything if it was in Natsuki's company.
Even Twilight? 50 Shades of Grey? This very video?
Is something going on? Kaito? Got it!
Interrupting before saying something important cliche. The art in this mod is really great, and I just can't sit and not give it a sing off. So here you go. But then he takes a blue book which wasn't in the stack at all.
Would you really want me over? Without a doubt.
Well, you can also blame it on because the part demands it, or the fact that his pants aren't around, which will be probably counted as either pants away in a romantic anime cliche or having that pants as backstory.
She releases me from her grave and reaches down to grab the manga collection.
She takes the manga home, even though she said I feel like I can't even keep it in my room, where it's heavily implied that her father would beat the shit out of her if she did bring it home. Then why the fuck is she bringing it home?
We talk to the school or the police or no! We can't get the police involved.
What about the school? You're not going to address that or what?
We can't get the police involved. I'm not 18 yet.
That isn't a fucking excuse as to why you wouldn't go to the police with something like this. I don't really have a say in anything. Yeah, well, it sucks, but at least you could fucking try! Exactly.
If we go to the police, even if something does happen eventually, I could get sent straight back to him.
I don't know. I think there was a small crime. What was it called? Oh, yeah. Child abuse! After that, it's very fucking unlikely that you return to their father that abuses his own child!
Listen, Sayori, we're here for you. All of us.
Okay, let's back up a bit. Sayori heavily implies in Act 1 in the original game that Marika told her to go kill herself. Marika is also self-aware in Act 1, and since Exit Music, both original and the remake, follow right after Act 1, it should follow the same principles with Marika, right? No. Marika doesn't show any signs of self-awareness, and Sayori doesn't mention once that Marika told her to go kill herself. This huge of a continuity error is too much to ignore, and I hope that it gets addressed. I wanted to sing this earlier, so have two sins.
I put down to take a look and I see why it's undoubtedly her phone.
Why didn't you take notice of it when you arrived? A phone lying on the sidewalk is gonna raise serious red flags.
Keep the first final Perfect Girls to pieces and made me watch.
Then you shouldn't bring it with you. I think that's common sense.
It was also the first manga I ever got to read someone else too. Who's that?
Really? Are you that dense?
Hey, Actually, it was the first volume particles you lost, right? Yeah, why? Well, I got my own copy.
When you managed to buy it, you couldn't last week because of Act 1 of the base game, and it wasn't shown in this demo either.
Crisps. Bingo.
It's chips, you ungrateful British cunt!
It retrieves the first volume and eagerly opens it to the first page.
And then they eye vision worsens because they forgot to turn out the lights, and reading in the dark isn't exactly healthy for your eyes. Alright everyone, I just wanted to include this quick conclusion so I don't seem like a total fucking asshole. Exit Music Redux is solid, I'll give them that. The writing is good, the art is amazing as I said, and yeah, the characters aren't bad, they're faithful to the original. Some mistakes, yeah, there was the continuity error I mentioned, that one decision when Netsuki doesn't want to go to the police. Doesn't make sense, but at least it was addressed, not like in the original, so that's a plus for me. What else? Well, I can't really judge it that much since this is a demo of the first act. This is literally the beginning of the story. The idea itself is kinda obvious at this point, saving Natsuki from her father, and since this is a remake with the same ending, yeah, it's going to end up like Romeo and Juliet. Great. So yeah, Exit Music Redux may not be that unique, but its writing, its art, and so far its characters are good. I'll give them that. Since this is a demo and not a full release, I'll hold myself back and give it a 6 out of 10. It's solid. It's more of a 7 than 6. But I want to refrain myself from giving it too high of a mark, since, well, I was excited for Dimensions and considered it pretty good, but then the ending disappointed me. See this video if you want more information. Alright, that's all. Bye bye. Naito out.